what's going on guys? Shane here. And today we're talking about how to improve ankle strength as well as correct foot alignment so that you can reinforce the ankle when throwing kicks. Let's take a look. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this topic after watching the fights last night, particularly the rematch between Yoel Romero and Robert Whitaker. Now I'm not going to spoil what happens in the fight, but if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. It was a great fight. Now Whitaker had a lot of success using that low leg side kick where he slides across the floor and attacks just above the knee, right? Hitting the quadricep. He was caving, turning in that lead leg of Yoel Romero, was doing damage, was stopping him from throwing punches. So this is a great kick, and we see Holly Holm uses it as well. John Jones uses this, and we just talked about Darren Till, who used it against Wonderboy last week. Very effective kick. So the footwork, let's talk about that first before we talk about how to reinforce the ankle by positioning the foot. So what we're doing is we're sliding across the ground. The same way we talk about the tie hop to cover distance, right? We fake the front push kick by just lifting it and sliding our support leg across the ground so that we can get on the inside and start landing our other shots. This one is very similar to that, right? We're just doing it from more of a side stance. So we got this linear neutral stance, and then all we're gonna do is just sort of shift our body as we push off of the ground with the non-kicking leg. We're going to chamber our leg, extend, make contact, chamber, and return. So it's, okay? Now, you are stomping on the leg. That's basically what you're doing. What you want to avoid is leaning back too much, right? Trying to avoid any punches from coming in, but then your energy is going that way. We want to go into the attack. We want to really do damage to the leg. So try to keep your body upright for the most part. Maybe at the last second you tilt a little bit to really just pop your hips into it. But let's start working our way down now a little bit more and talking about the feet, because if you have any give in your foot, if you hit with the wrong part of your foot, your ankle will act as a buffer. We don't want any give. We don't want anything soft. We want to make contact, and we want it to be fierce. We want it to be hard. So let's take a look at some ankle strengthening exercises.
Come straight up and flex it down. And the whole kick is in the ankle.
Nice, take a load off. This is an easy video today. All right, so let's talk about how to position the foot when throwing the side kick to the legs, to the body, to the head. I remember watching Darren Cruikshank against Paul Felder, and Cruikshank landed a great side kick to the face, but Joe Rogan pointed out the fact that he was hitting with the ball of the foot and that there was no flexing of the ankle, so there was a lot of give. So when he made contact with Paul's face, it didn't pop his head back like it should have. There was this give, so he made contact and then it bent, and like I said, it acted like a buffer. So we don't want it to be soft, we want it to be hard, we want it to be sharp when we make contact. So how to do that? When we throw the side kick, we're going to jut our heel and the blade edge of our foot out. That's what we're going to make contact with. So either right here or this surface area along here. And the way that we jut it out is we're going to curl our foot inward towards the inner side of our leg, and we're going to pull our toes back towards our body. So I'm going here, and I'm really just trying to drive my foot in like this into the target. So it's not like this, there's no give, my toes are back towards my body, and then I curl the foot inward, really pushing the heel and that edge part out into my target. Okay? Now there's different parts of the body, there's different ways to flex the foot. If I'm throwing a front snap kick, then I'm going to curl the toes straight back so that I can hit with the ball of my foot. In Thai boxing, sometimes we hit just with the flat, just to have more surface area and really push our opponent back. But if we want to do more damage, if we're going to the chin or if we're going to the solar plexus, then we want it to be a concentrated area by pulling our toes back and hitting with the ball of our foot. When we're throwing roundhouse kicks, again, another different position of the foot, we're curling our toes back away so that we can keep them safe and protected. This way we're hitting with shin, we're hitting with bone of the instep, if you do make contact with that part of your foot. But again, we're flexing our foot back. So the exercise to strengthen up the ankle is to just do those same movements when you're watching TV, when you're sitting down. I like doing this while I'm editing my videos, right? I'll be doing this, editing this video. So I'll just sit there and I'll go for a minute on and then take about 10 to 20 seconds off. So I'll just curl my toes in as if I'm throwing a roundhouse kick, and I'm just gonna squeeze and hold in this position for 10 seconds. Once I get to 10 seconds, then I'm gonna go to the next position, which is throwing that side kick, right? So I'm really flexing, trying to get my toes back facing towards me and jutting my heel, curling the foot on the inside now. And I'm just gonna hold here for 10 seconds. From here now, I'm gonna go to the front kick position, really trying to pull my toes straight back towards me, but extend the feet out. And then just to counter all this, we're just gonna go straight back, trying to pull the toes back and heels go forward. And then from here, I just repeat. And the cool thing about these exercises is you can do them every day while watching TV, while reading a book. I usually don't exceed 5 minutes, so I'll go off and on until I hit that 5-minute mark, and then I'm done. All right, guys, thanks for watching. So remember, it's the little things. It's the fine attention to detail that makes or breaks a technique, and that separates a good fighter from a great fighter. Guys, don't forget, I'm doing a huge training vacation in Singapore this August at Evolve MMA. If you've ever dreamed of training at a legitimate fight camp, this is your chance. And you don't have to be a competitive fighter. It's open to all experience levels, and all styles of martial artists are welcome to attend. If you want to train with me and some of the best coaches and fighters in the world, click the link in the description below for more details and to claim your spot. And guys, tickets are selling quick and there is extremely limited availability on this. So if this is something you've been wanting to do, you can't hesitate. Click the link, grab your tickets now. I'm super pumped for this event. I'm telling you, training with some of the best fighters and coaches in the world at one of the best facilities in the world, it's going to be an amazing time. I hope you guys can make it. Until next time, I'm Shane with Fight Tips for the Underdogs.